James, we're out of the plate after a defeat here at Southampton. A very strange game, and it must be difficult to dissect that, but what are your thoughts on today?
We played on a pitch that was 60 yards wide, so you get more of everything. You get more defensive actions, more attacking actions, and you get more transitions, and because there's more pressure on the ball, you get more set pieces. So it's one that I have to look back and analyse, because there were more direct actions in the game than you normally get in a game of football because of the size of the pitch and the pressure on the ball. So yes, it was a game full of incident, and it's one where we need to look back at and ask ourselves if we controlled enough of those key incidents in the game.
We started well, went ahead by 3, but out of the blue it seemed the game just slipped through our fingers. Where do you think it went wrong for us today?
I think talking to the players as well, because obviously it's their perspective as well. They were the ones on the pitch. I think the feeling is we could have affected basic actions that we did in the game better, because we know how to do that. So sometimes it's having the focus to do it, and I think the defensive transition is really important in the game, especially on a small pitch. On a big pitch, it might be about what you do without the ball, and you might get away with the first few seconds sometimes. But on a small pitch, you don't. So defensive transition was very important. And again, it's another area we can improve. It's a really important area, and if you're not strong there, it's difficult to affect any game of football meaningfully. Today we were probably more inconsistent there than we have been the whole time I've been in. We conceded goals today in a way that we haven't conceded the whole time I've been here. So it would, on immediate analysis, it would seem it's potentially a bit of focus at key moments, because we know how to do those actions that would have won us the game today. We've done them time and time again in previous games, done them very well. So as I said, we conceded goals that you wouldn't expect this football team to concede, and I think I think really us look, it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call because we've had a few games after Christmas, and we've got the league next week. Actually, this was the perfect game for us today to have, because it would show our sharpness, and we had a lot of good moments in the game, and we played easily the best football in the game. Everything that was good in that game for anybody to watch happened through us, which we would expect. But it probably reveals that, okay, we needed this extra week to get ready for the league, and we probably needed that wake-up call in terms of focus and sharpness, to remind us what it's like, because it's going to be very, very competitive.
On a positive note, it was good to see Carisha score on her debut, and also Mia Robbins getting her first senior goal too, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were both fantastic. Carisha's joined us from Enfield Town, who we have a good relationship with. Carisha settled really quickly, responded straight away to our identity, and was a real positive influence in the game. And obviously for Carisha, getting used to the way we play and the sharpness needed to play in that way, you know, that's a real good lead in to her for league football. Mia again was excellent. Stepped up straight away to the way we play, and that's important that comes through the youth sides as well. And again, positive actions in and out of possession, and a very good influence. We had Elise Jennings coming off the bench as well, who was similar. So those were 3 positives today. And look, we lost the game through actions, but the way that we played, when we played well, is enough to win any game. We just have to remind ourselves that there's no shortcuts, and we have to work together as a team, encourage each other to do the basics, and I know the group will do that going forward.